Just finally seen new horror movie released in 2026 Obsession, which it's already released and then released on my same mall of theater at first of week after releasing Filipino movies which I'm not interested. When my reaction to this movie and man god, it was so very messed up but I'm surprising love it more. I know why it got praised reviews was because of this movie is independent. It doesn't feature CGI effects and it had the low budget got right for the production. This is what horror should have been if it wasn't reboot, remake and sequel. I begin with being positive is the concept of supernatural wish where the main character Bear who works as music store employee and he want wish to make his crush named Nikki to fall in love with him and he spend more time to do romantic ship with her. Until the moment Bear realized Nikki goes fully a horrific unhinged and pretended to love him after discover the wish was real when he bought the item from the store One Wish Willow. It's basically a modernized monkey paw which is the curse of wish. I believe Bear is one of the complex protagonists. He had a decently dialogues and moments but he's not a nice guy of the story. He did a lot of unwell things due to his lustful behavior without learning consequences of actions. And that's what makes him a complex character by his actions. The actor Michael Johnston did really carried the performance. He knows to play character who losing the mind of control. I love how the casting is not getting recognition so much when this movie is independent and they're pretty good job for the acting. Nikki is one of the easily scariest part she did, like she tried to hunting Bear in his house, doing uncomfortable grin at him and trying pretend him to love her more. Nikki is a tragic and considered best female horror character due to her psychotic atmosphere over Bear. It's so horrifying to see what Nikki's doing, she lose the control cause of the wish. This is prime example of not all horror always have backstories, it promising to stay mystery of the plot about what turned out to be and horror is always to stay as a mystery to discover the threat. The actress in Navarette made the best performance she ever got and I love when she never shy to play a scariest character and the fact she's too scary to play the role, but she deliver a great show. Curry Barker is very impressive at filmmaking, never know he is a YouTuber for comedy and he did a great job at making a horror, he's so smart to direct the effective and the camera work is so perfectly done right. I also watch his YouTube channel and I definitely like it for the first time. I love when the music went sympathy to the horror deep when Bear feels wrong and gosh, the graphics are very messed up like Nikki bashing her head at multiple times in her horror psychology, it brings me to cover my mouth. It does have a violence cruelty which it disturbed me out inside the cinema. It's crazy the fact this is supposed to be NC-17 but mostly parts were cut out, the story is so great to heard what would happen, 1 hour 44 minutes was worthy time. Doesn't rushed on the pacing and it's good it does focused on dark romance. The final act is so unhinged when Bear trying to do the right thing for Nikki and though he's been a selfish prick but he decided to face with the wish curse of Nikki he loved, the ending was very climax. Obsession is so messed up, it considered modern horror masterpiece made by YouTuber, this would be my favorite horror movie of the year and definitely it became a modern horror classic, I believe. It proves that YouTubers like Curry Barker and Markiplier can do a film, and they're more trustworthy than Hollywood. So I'll rate this movie a 10 out of 10.